Okay, so who are we?
I'm Chloe.
And I'm David.
We're both from England, UK. We grew up in a small town in Sheringham. We've been together for 10 years now. We got engaged about 2 years ago. We met at David's dad's restaurant actually in Sheringham, the town where we grew up. His dad owns a restaurant and we met while we were working there.
Yeah. Crofters Restaurant. Okay, so next question. What are we doing?
We have taken 20 months out, so we've saved for the last 3 years to be able to do this. And yeah, we're about month 1 into our trip. So about a month ago, we sold all of our stuff, we gave back our house, and everything we have with us in our backpacks is what we're traveling with now. They're our homes.
Exciting.
Question 3, why?
Okay, well, predominantly we love traveling and there seems to be too many places and not enough time. I think that's the fundamental reason. Also, why now? Well, because we're only getting older. Down the line, we want to start for a family, fingers crossed. And we may as well do this now because if we've got kids, then I don't know if we're going to be doing the things that we're going to do in this next 18 months with kids. And yeah, we just love to travel. We love to experience new cultures, the food. There's something about being somewhere where you don't know anything at all which excites us. And yeah, I think you can only really do that when you have this amount of time. When you have a couple of weeks, you can't fully appreciate and indulge yourself in the culture and in the country that you're in. So yeah. Okay, so 4th question, how are we doing this?
So it's been quite a long process actually. We've been saving for about 3 years now since we decided that we were going to do this. So it's been a lot of extra hours at work, adding on weekends to try and gather as much money as we can. And quite honestly, we've been very tight with our money. We've been very strict with like cutting down where we can and not going out for meals and things like that to try and save as much as we can.
And that's why you'll see me in the same clothes day in, day out, because I haven't been able to buy clothes. But we are on a £69 budget a day, and that's the top end of our budget that we want to spend. So yeah, we've got to be quite tight even when we're traveling, but hopefully we'll see a lot despite that.
Question 5, what have we done so far?
Well, so I guess a combination of 2 things. Us going away, obviously on our travels, and my parents retiring last year meant that we could organise the first month of our 20 months away a road trip from our hometown Sheringham to Istanbul in Turkey with my parents. So previously we've done a lot with my dad. He visited us in America. We went to Jordan recently, and I've also gone to Machu Picchu and did Everest Base Camp with him and my brother. And went up to Finland to see the Northern Lights. But unfortunately my mum doesn't fly, so she hasn't been able to share some of those experiences with us or myself. So this seemed a perfect opportunity to go away together as a family and share some experiences, including getting to Turkey and Istanbul and then going across the Bosphorus Straits and enter Asia, which was a new continent for my mum. She'd only previously been to Europe. So yeah, and that was pretty cool. So that's the last month. Question number 6, what next?
So next on our itinerary is to travel across the Caucasus. So we are actually currently in Georgia. We're going to be here for about a week or so, heading to Armenia, and then from there it's kind of traveling through a lot of the stands. So Kazakhstan is big on our list. We're going to travel through there. Yeah,
and then we're going to hopefully get down to the Middle East, where we're going to go through United Arab Emirates and Oman, because there's a cheap flight from there to go to Nepal, where we're hoping to do the Annapurna circuit. And then from there we're hoping to travel to Southeast Asia towards the end of the year, and that's really all we've got planned, and we don't even know where in Southeast Asia. But it should be quite exciting, go to lots of new countries, experience lots of new things, especially the stands, because I've never been to any of them, so it'll be fun.
Part of what we wanted to do was not to have too much of a plan anyway. Like, we've always had a lot of trips where we've had a time frame and we've had to pack things in, so it'll be nice just to relax, take our time. If we want to stay somewhere longer, we'll stay.
And if we don't, we'll move on.
Exactly.
So this vlog originated from our desire to share our experiences, especially on the road trip, with our family and friends, but also to remain as a kind of scrapbook, a video scrapbook for us to look back on, because we've been to so many places in the past but we don't really remember that much, and we don't really look at the photos. But as we were doing this, a sort of another reason came into play. As stimulating as traveling is, we wanted to challenge ourselves mentally, and creating videos, like editing and then uploading them to YouTube and, God forbid, receiving feedback certainly fulfills that mental challenge. And also it's something that doesn't come natural to us, as you may have noticed on this video that we're posting. But ultimately, and this has been a personal desire for me when we go traveling and I get to tell people about our travels, we want these videos to encourage those who are wary of traveling or fearful to maybe kick that fear, or and actually go traveling themselves and realize that in most places in the world, well, certainly where we've been, people are friendly to you, they want to help you. They're 98% of times we've been away, and sometimes in the less touristy places, or more so in the less touristy set places, people want to help and are kind to you. So fingers crossed this achieves some of those goals.
Well, that's us summed up in a short video. We hope you like some of our videos we've done so far. We're gonna hopefully be uploading and doing quite a lot, so if you'd like to subscribe and follow along and see where we are in the world, please do. We'd really appreciate it. Yeah,
or don't, because they might be awful videos, but slowly but surely, hopefully my editing will improve.
We'll improve.
We'll improve. My voice will become less monotone.
I won't mumble so much.
Yeah, no. Yeah, thanks.
Thanks.
Thanks.